Okie dokie. Yeah, if you're on the West Coast, this would be 4 in the morning. Oof. I have been tempted to go onto the European server, just because that could be interesting. Higher population base, so more players. Give a more accurate representation of where you're sitting, skill-wise, as it were, I guess. Oof. Alright. Who to go with today? We finished off with Kohler. Well, we can start with him too. It's tempting to go for the explosives expert for him. Oh, bag of cats. Don't dogfight, and remember you've got rockets. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. Military base.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Foo.
Attention. You are entering the combat zone.
Oh, come on.
Get ready for battle. Good luck.
Okay. See if we can use the rockets effectively here. Nope.
Our military base is launching strikes on the enemy. This will make things easier for you. Great job! No enemy bombers have broken through.
Should have just looked at guns.
Enemy bombers inbound. Don't let them reach their target. The enemy has taken over our military base. Show them who's boss. The enemy is launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action. Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. The fort will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
Oof.
You're losing the battle.
Oof.
You've done what you could. Go back to base.
Okay. Okay. One down, one to go. Another town and one more show. Ooh, nice. Well, we did all right. Yukiyoshi, are you ready? Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, that was quick.
Attention. You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
Am I? Okay. Airfield and 4 garrisons. And there's looks like 2 of us. Both of us are going to want the airfield. Okay.
You are approaching the front line.
But he'll get there first. Won't he? P-51, yeah, he'll get here first.
Force spotted over the airfield.
Oof. Okay.
All positions are captured by the enemy. You must turn the tide of the battle.
Working on it. Oof. Looks like I should have stayed at the airfield.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. The fort will be unable to reach you.
Okay.
Do you read me? Over. Step it up. We're losing the battle. That's it. There's no way to break through to you now. You're on your own.
Oof.
Attention, all aircraft. Fall back and regroup.
Good game, sir. I'm new to the game. Can you recommend me a top tier to grind? Ooh, goodness. Top tier? Well, I mean, if you're new to the game, you're starting out with Tier 1 and Tier 2. Um, I don't know. For me, I kept working on my pilots and just, get what skills I think would work well and then give them a try. Um, of course, by completing the different, little skill challenges or things, you gain your, up here, you'll gain boosters. So things like intense training. This is what I've just collected. Of course, you can spend the gold you earn on them as well. So 300% crew experience for an hour, or 2 hours, or 4 hours. So if you're actually able to play for an hour or two, you can then use those, and it really affects how quickly you can level up your pilots and your aircraft too, because you can get what's it? Yeah, your 100% aircraft experience for an hour, things like that. It took me a long time before I realized those were there. That's why I have, a stockpile of 30 of them. Oftentimes, though, like in the mornings, I can play for all of, 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe. So, so I don't bother activating any boosts. On the weekend, sometimes, if I can get it an hour, then I will. But it can make a huge difference. And when you get your loot chests for your, like if you can log in once a day and fly at least once and earn about 3,000, just over 3,000 points there, then you get your dailies, and then after a week you get a chest, and you can win aircraft and things like this guy I just picked up in a chest the other day. So what other one did I get in a chest here? Oh yeah, I got the Horton. That was in a loot box. Otherwise, of course, if you want to spend cash on the game, yeah, you can spend $40 or whatever and get a package with the Horton and a pilot and some paints and paint schemes and stuff. But I don't have money to spend on that, so I just work at getting better and earning the points. And if you go to the tech tree, it shows you, well, because I'm on the Japanese, there's some like this aircraft over here and these 4 down here. There's no way to earn them. You have to either get them in a loot chest or spend gold to purchase them. So a few more German aircraft. I've earned that one. I got that one in a loot chest. And the Horton's not even on here, is it? No. Which I thought was kind of weird. But yeah, anyway, oh, what's your favorite top tier? Yeah, I know Tier 10. I haven't made it to play Tier 10 yet. I played War Thunder before, so I know a little bit more than the normal beginner. Yeah, I tried out, but War Thunder is its own thing. If I could have got my flight joystick to work with it, I think it would have been, and I think I might go back to it at some point. This is far more arcade-like, and just using your mouse and your keyboard. And I mean, it's not meant to be realistic. I know that's a big criticism from people who really enjoy War Thunder, because they really added to the realism there, where I mean, just like in actual combat, right? You had cases of a couple, well, at least one German ace who they counted the rounds he fired downing a Hurricane. I think it was 6 rounds. So yeah, someone referred to this game as the aircraft are all bullet sponges. But the relative performance of the aircraft seems to be fairly well done. Like if you're used to flying with zeros and you go over to the 262 and try and fly it the same way, you're done. Like you can't. Yeah, yeah. There's the like I said, the relative in this game anyway, from what I've seen, the relative performance seems to be well put out, and so the traditional tactics they developed in the war and that actually work fairly well. Um, you get surprised sometimes because guys have their pilots ramped right up, and so I've had it where I'm flying a zero and a Spitfire's outmaneuvered me. I'm just like, what? But their pilot obviously was totally ramped up, and mine wasn't yet. Well, he still isn't quite. Yukioshi here he's got a ways to go, but I like to take aerobatics first and then battle test. I also really like the marksman perk because yeah, if they're not if they're not flying, then they can't shoot at you. So um, who was it? I think that was one of my German pilots. That's what I did. I boosted him to probably him. Was it him? No, this guy. Yeah. Yes, bronze. I got him both the marksman perks. So next I think he's got to get battle tested so that he can hold in the fight a little longer. But if I can get guns on somebody, it can make it pretty short. I'm sure people think I'm cheating or something because it goes pretty fast when he gets the range figured out. Anyway, it's 5:30 in my time, and I've got to get ready for work. Can you retrain a skilled pilot on a newly purchased plane? Yes, you can. I have several here, like this guy has no pilot in it because that's Yukioshi there. Yukioshi, who's in here, right? He was actually in that one, and before that he was in tier 1 or tier 2s where he started. I just kept bumping him up. When I first started playing, I was selling the old aircraft and moving my pilots to the newer ones. Just because the amount of playing you have to do to improve your pilots is so large if you're trying to get peak pilots in every single airframe. That would just take forever. But what I have not tried is taking a pilot who was flying an aircraft and put him back in it. And because I don't know if they make you retrain for that aircraft. Now they might, to try and encourage people to, train other pilots or spend money on the game. They might do that. I haven't tried it though, so I may at some point, just not right now. Get them trained up a bit. I haven't been playing for a huge length of time, so anyway, I have fun with it. Yeah. Let's see, do I have that guy over here? AR-65, I don't think I have the AR-80, no. Yeah, but yeah, you can build up your pilots and then bounce them on up. And then I think from now on I'll just keep the aircraft. I mean, I'm not worried about spending money on the game, so I've accumulated a bit of gold and those coupon things or whatever they are. So if I need to, I buy hangar slots with those because I don't know. I found there's a lot of people who are just here for fun, and that's good. Like I've had the odd person go off and swear and stuff. It's like, come on, man. We're not on here to be all grumpy like that. So I'm hoping you're having fun, and I haven't figured out things like flying in flights or I mean, I joined a clan because the guy asked. I said, well, asked if I wanted to join. I was like, well, what do you get to do? It's like, oh, you just kind of fly as a group, and like all your stats for your clan are all tabulated together, and so it's like, oh, okay, you're starting a clan, sure, why not? And so yeah, that's been fun. You chat at people sometimes. Um, Apparently, you can sick other like you can send the computer controlled aircraft after other guys. All right, you go ahead, and yeah, I got to get going to work. So you have a good day, and we will maybe see you around. Bye bye.